This. Girl, I don't give a fuck about your mama. On myself.
Hey y'all know who the F it is. It's Big Time and Nick. What's up, y'all? I know I'm looking a little raggedy right now. Change of scenery. I literally just came from the gym, but I had a thought, and you know how I feel about God and his messages. He don't give it to you for no reason at all. He gives it so you can share it. And so I'm on my way back from the gym, like I'm driving, and then I'm parking my car, and I don't know why, I just get on social media, and it's like I'm about to delete it because, like, I'm not the smartest person, y'all. I'm really not. Okay, I can't even do long division like that. I'm being honest with you, but I'm just like the confident people who are just so ignorant. Like, all you have to do is look outside your window and see that it's going to hell. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, and literally every person that I talk to is ready to burn this bitch to the ground. Bro, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for people to understand? Like, the women, it's really women at this point, but the women out there that just like, there's just trust in this Kamala Harris, they're gonna vote for her. I'm just looking at them like they're just so confident with the ignorance that just spewing out of their mouth. It just doesn't make sense. Like, at this point, I'm just like, why? Like, why? I'm about to delete it. It makes my stomach hurt. It's the exact reason why I don't watch the news. Okay, like the great Muhammad, I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. He had a book. It's called Falling from America, I think. And it's not right in front of me. Y'all know I'll be on that Mary Jane, so I don't have the best memory. But it's called Falling of America. And in that book, it basically just like tells that 90% of African American people do not know what they're voting for. They literally don't know what they're voting for. And I'm staying in Chicago, Illinois. We all make mistakes. Like when we voted for Brandon Johnson, that was a big ass mistake because that dude do not give a fuck about his own people on my side. And as we know from Malcolm X, from Martin Luther King, like there's going to be certain black people out there, black Americans, who are just comfortable with the status quo. They're comfortable with the status quo because it's not affecting them that much, as they would say. Like the people right now who have jobs, like, you know, like in unions and stuff like that, whereas like this economy is not really affecting them like that. I have a friend who she just graduated and she just got her nursing degree. She can't get a job because she's saying like they're hiring all these out of country people and paying them less because in their country what they're getting offered here is like millions to them. Like, they're not really trying to change things because it's not affecting them. And I can only speak for my own community. Of course, that this migrant crisis is affecting everybody. It doesn't matter the race. But again, I can only speak for my own people. I can only speak for my own community. Like, we are so hard-headed. We're so stubborn. We never care unless it deeply affects us. Like, we don't care if it happens to our own other people. Well, I wouldn't say we because that's not me, but I just don't get people. Like, and then, okay, when you ask the women who say like they are voting for Kamala Harris and they sit over there and they give you reasons, they be like, oh, because, you know, she sits over here and she supports abortion and Trump doesn't support abortion. Babe, I'm gonna sit over here and I'm gonna just spew some facts at you. The medical necessities of, you know, like of violating women and like incest of all those things of that nature, we understand. Of course, we need abortions for that because nobody want to sit over here and have the predator's baby. Nobody wants that. If y'all really do y'all research, like do your number, like look at the numbers. 1%. That's 1%. That's really 1% of women who are sitting over here getting abortions because of incest and rape. The other of these women out here, they just don't want to have a baby right now. Like, and if that's the case, you know that this man was up here shooting up your club. Like, make that man wear a Jimmy hat. Like, it's you sitting over here affecting the whole country because you want to sit over here and get abortions. Bro, they're using abortions to control the black community. Like, abortions are used as birth control for the black community. It's using to create population control. Like, that's sickening. Come on now, it's sickening. Okay, and then it's like, okay, let's say if you Miss Freaky out here, like, cause I'm Miss Freaky, I ain't gonna deny it, but like, get a plan B. Why are you sitting over here waiting so long until the baby is forming legs and all this extra stuff? Did you decide that you want to get rid of it? No, you knew that man was shooting up the club. Like, come on now, use common sense. It really just baffles me. And then they talking about Project 2025. Now listen. In my previous videos, I've stated that I didn't really do my research for real. I've done my research now. I've read it. The police immunity, okay, all right. It makes you want to, all right. But come on now. He's not going to sit over here. Like, there's going to be investigations when it comes to that. He's not sitting over here saying like, oh, you shoot 35 million black people, you're free to go. No, it don't work like that, okay? They talking about, oh, they're going to cut off Social Security and that, Medicaid, they're gonna come Medicaid for Project 2025. I didn't read that. I didn't read that. And if I'm wrong, I can admit it. I'm not too prideful. I know when I'm wrong, and I can admit when I'm wrong. But like, come on now. Okay, and it's not like I'm saying like I'm a Republican now. No, like we all know that the Republican Party is majority of racist people. Okay, but like, let's not act like the Democratic Party is just so innocent. Look, when they had the DNC convention here in Chicago, they had an abortion van literally outside of the DNC. And you know who was inside of there? I seen nothing but black women coming in and out of there, in and out of there. It wasn't no Middle Eastern, no Asian, no Mexican. It was black people. Like, I'm choosing the lesser of two evils. I'm looking at the pockets. I'm looking at financialness, like the financial aspect of it. I'm not using my emotions. I'm using logic. Okay, yeah, you don't want to vote for Trump because some of the things he says is too much and he hurts your feelings and this, that, and the third. Bro, don't make me pull up them clips of Kamala Harris. Don't make me do it. Okay? Don't make me do it. Sis over here talking about she made greens in a bathtub and used bacon. Bacon? Bacon? I ain't never seen that. Like, she playing in your face. She literally said she's not going to do anything for black people. What more do we need? Y'all ever seen Django? Django with Jamie Foxx and Samuel L. Jackson. Y'all saw how Samuel L. Jackson, he was basically like the slave master, favorite slave. Like, he was a house nigga. He was in the house. He loved his position. And when a black man came in and he was disrespecting him, Samuel L. Jackson got all up in his face, was like, no, you're not gonna disrespect him. You're not gonna disrespect him. Like, this is every time a black person sit over here and say they're gonna vote for the Democratic Party, that's what I see. That's what I see. Man, like, I don't know what they're gonna take. These migrants are so disrespectful. Like, they're sitting over here calling us the N-word, talking about no more money for you, N-word. Like, bro, when I tell you that in my apartment building, on the second floor, there's like a bunch of Hispanics living in that apartment. I'm talking about maybe 27 people up in that 2-bedroom apartment. And every time I go outside, I see a brand new flat screen TV box, a brand new mattress, a brand new box of pieces of furniture. I'm talking about pieces of furniture. They steady going in and out their house with bags of groceries, and I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad because I'm just like, bro, you can't even sit over here and fill out a job application without it being in Spanish. Like, what's it gonna take for us to get fed up? And then I don't want it to be like, it's a black against brown thing, because honestly, I think that's the agenda that they want. They want it to be like a little race war. I'm really feeling like that, because what's the agenda? It has to be a purpose behind this. They're sitting here, they're pushing us out. They're pushing us out of our jobs. They're pushing us out of our homes. Like, and then they're replacing us with a bunch of migrants. Like, it has to be a reason behind all of this. And I really believe, like, it's probably soon going to be a race war. So that's why, like, I don't want to preach, like, hate. I want to preach awareness so we can wake up. Like, sit up. And then the people, like, bro, when my grandma like 90 years old. She pushing 100. And she sat over here, she told me that she not voting for Trump because she doesn't like the thing he says. When I tell you I was about to take her dentures, take them out of her mouth. Like, you don't need to talk anymore. Because I'm just like, girl, what? And then she over here, she was like, yeah, Kamala Harris, yeah. But I'm just like, Granny, what are you gonna do? Like, seriously. I love Granny or whatever, so she really didn't give me no answer, and I wasn't trying to push it. Because we can have a difference of opinion, I'm not gonna like, you know, I'm not gonna disown her. I still love her a great deal. But I'm just like, I don't know. I asked her, I was like, what you gonna do? Choose the couch? And then she was like, I don't know, but I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not voting for Trump. Listen, I read somewhere, and I don't know how true this is, but if the Democratic votes have under 80% of black votes, they automatically don't count. They're not running. They don't matter. So black people just don't vote for blue. Like that's literally it. I'm not like, and then I don't even necessarily agree not to vote at all, because I mean, like, what did our people fight for? Literally, we fought to have a voice. Let's use it. But like, we just don't have the proper information. And then there'd be women out here who claim that they're black, but they don't look like me. They don't look like you. So they're not going to really be affected, if I'm being honest. Not trying to be, you know, that type of person, but let's keep it a buck. Okay, let's keep it a bean. You don't look like me, so you're not going to go through the same experiences that I go through. The same hardships that I go through. Literally on my side. I don't know, y'all. I just like, if y'all would have just seen the Facebook post that this person made, it was like, I always respect everyone's opinion. I'm not going to sit here and comment and try to go to a debate back and forth with you, because I really hate going back and forth when I know I'm right. I really do. Because they just be spewing a lot of unnecessary common sense. Unnecessary, not common sense, I should say. And I just be like, okay, well, that's your opinion. And then when I say that, they just literally just keep trying to go back and forth with me. Like, I'm not going to do it, boo. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. But thank y'all for listening to me. I was just fed up. I was just fed up. But y'all stay safe out here, okay? And keep your head up on a swivel, you know? Do your research. And leave your comments if you got something to say. Because I'm always here. I'm always open-minded. And again, I'm not prideful. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. Like, teach me something. Okay? Y'all be safe out here. Mwah. Till next time.
It's time that he gets a taste of something else, because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court